Okay, I'll stop doing B-roll now. To get to the specifics of the Jeep, my tires, they're Kumho Road Venture MTs. I got them at Discount Tire. They're 265 70 17s. To get those tires on there, you're going to have to do a lift. And I don't have much of a lift on there, but it is a Daystar 2-inch lift. Let's see, the wheels I bought them off of eBay too. They're steel wheels, 17 by 8s, I think, and they're Vision soft 8s. Years ago, I'd had a set of soft 8s on another Jeep, and I've always liked them. I think they're pretty good wheels. The link for those will be down below. One thing to note on those wheels, the Commander is hub centric. Matter of fact, I think most Jeeps these days are hub centric. What that means is, on your hub where the wheel bolts on, there's a little lip, and those Vision 8 wheels, soft 8 wheels, they're not hub centric. The hole's a little bit bigger, and so if you just bolt them on there, it's okay. But let me say that. If you put the hub-centric rings on, and I got those on Amazon, I didn't provide a link for those because it's going to be different for each wheel manufacturer, so you have to know the whole size of your wheel, and then you get the size for your hub on your Jeep, and then just get the adapter that fits. Easy peasy. It's seriously just slap them on the hub, then put the wheels on, and you're good. I really would recommend, if you're going to do wheels like those that have a bigger hole than the hub centric ring, I would recommend doing them. That's just my personal feeling on it or whatever. It rides really well with those rings on there. That being said, I also had to make a modification to the front, just the front two, not the wheels and not the hubs, but I had to shave some of the brake caliper on the front two. The backs were fine. They're a little bit smaller rotor, but on the front, all I did is I put the wheel on. Actually, I take that back. I dusted the brake caliper with some spray paint, then put the wheel on, spun it a few times, and it'll show you where it's high. And then I just take a grinder, angle grinder with a disc or a flap wheel, and you take some of that off and just clearance it until you have a little bit of clearance, and you go. What do they say? Clearance. So that squared all that away. The front bumper is from a company called Jeep Steel. I'm going to put a video up. There'll be a link right. Let's hope I got that right. I'll put a link right here to that video. Anyway, that'll be the video for the install of that bumper. Anyway, that bumper was $1,050, and it's called the Black Pearl, and I'm pretty happy with it. It's been on there a month or two now, and the bumper itself is great. I think it's pretty good. There's a couple issues with they coat it with something called Raptor liner, and it's some sort of bed liner, but I've never heard of that certain brand. But that coating on a couple spots at the base of where the stinger or the grill hoop, where it's welded onto the bumper, that coating is actually flaking off in a couple places, and the guy said he was going to send me some more Raptor liner here that I could mix up and spray on there, I guess. It hasn't showed up yet. We'll see if it does. Other than that, I ordered the bumper and then had to wait about a month for it to show up. You know, they had to make it in-house and all that stuff. And it's pretty good. I like it. It's a good bumper. Would I recommend it? Yeah. Yeah, I mean anybody can have a failed coating now and then, so it's just piddliness if it's nitpicking, I guess, if I'm saying something bad about them just because the coating's coming off. Uh, the lights in it. The one thing I thought was really cool is the guy gives you an option of what kind of lights do you want to put in it. And so I just picked JK fog lights, and there's a link below for those on eBay. It was like $35 for a set of LED fog lights that'll fit a JK. They bolt right up and you plug them in, and bingo bango, you're good to go. Uh, that the bumper company again is called jeepsteel.com. They're out of Louisiana. Uh, that's about it on that. The roof rack came from eBay too. It's doing pretty good. You'll see pictures of it or video of it. Uh, I made some of the mounts myself. Another thing that you'll see on the roof rack is these rubber clamps, and they're called Quick Fix or Quick Fist. I'm sorry, I can't talk. Uh, so that's what's holding the shovel, and that's what's holding the axe. And then I did a similar thing. And by the way, the axe, I don't know where it came from. It came from the barn. That's where it came from. The shovel came from Home Depot. It's a short one. It's like 3 feet long. It was like $12. Now on the other side are my fake MaxTrax. But there's a company on eBay that makes it's Chinese stuff, I'm sure, but they make winches. They make fake MaxTrax and just other stuff. And the company is called X Bull, and I got those on eBay, and they're God, I think they were $50 or something like that. They work great, and the MaxTrax are what, $200-300. Anyway, the mount on that side is just an inch and a half flat strap, and I made a flat piece, two of them, and it's sandwiched to squeeze it to the roof rack, and then I put a little bottom lip on it, and then it's some 3/8 all thread through the top, through the existing holes in the tracks, and then just some wing nuts and washers, and it's holding great. It's holding really great. Um, that's about it on the roof rack. I am going to add some cheap lights. I buy the cheap lights. I haven't put them on yet. Um, if you'll notice in the B-roll of the interior, right below the air conditioning stuff, there are the air conditioning switches and dials. There's a little fake panel that I made. I just cut the dash out a little bit, and I got they're called Angel Eye latching switches or something. The link is below, um, and I've got all the soldering done and the wiring and all that, and I've got the multi wire ran from the dash up through the firewall into the engine compartment, but I don't I don't have anything hooked up yet because it's all for lighting, and I haven't got to it yet. It's been crappy weather since we got back from vacation. And then right below that, I pulled the commander comes with two cigarette outlets on under that, and so I just yanked them both out and put the USBs in. I made a little mount. It's kind of cheesy, but I think it looks cool, and it's just got a bar, a flat strap, two uprights, and a bar going across, and I can just clamp all my crap to it. I've got my GoPro mount on there. I've got a Galaxy Tab 8. It's like 3-4 years old. You can get this app called Car Launcher for your tablet or whatever, and then there's another one called the Rotation Manager. And you put those two apps together, And what it allows you to do is when you start the car and it gets juice from the USB socket, it fires up, starts playing music, whatever. Well, you can also put apps on it, and so you can pre-download, take it out, bring it in the house, pre-download Google Maps sections of where you're going to go on your trip, then take it out there, and it works great. Anyway, there's you can get all kinds of apps. I've got a music playing app, and the Netflix, the Chrome, Google Maps, and iOverlander, and I don't know, but there may be another one on there. Anyway, and then I've got a what is it called? A Wonder Arm that I use to hold my phone. It's just, man, I've got all kinds of, you've seen from the video, there's all kinds of crap in there. The CB is a Uniden compact CB. The link's below. I don't recall the model number. On that side of the dash, the Commander has that little cubby hole that's pretty much useless. I mean, if you smoke cigarettes or something, you can put a pack of cigarettes in it, but it's not really big enough to put a cell phone or your wallet or anything in. So I yanked it out, and if you look really closely in that B-roll footage of it, I hacked it up to get that CB to fit in there, and it was not fun. I screwed it up. I cracked it. I I cracked it and broke it, but I was still able to reuse that trim piece. So it looks pretty cool, and that CB is way up in there. And I thought I was going to have trouble hearing it, but it's super loud. Even being up in the dash like that, it's loud enough that I can hear what's going on. And then just use the tech screws that came with the CB to mount the little antenna clip, or not antenna, the mic clip. The cable, the antenna, and the antenna mount are all Firestik. I always buy Firestik stuff for the wire and the antenna. I've had nothing but good luck with Firestik stuff. That's what's on my other Jeep. That's what I'll put on every Jeep I ever own. What do we got planned? Well, eventually I'd like to put a matching rear bumper on, and I may do it soon. I may not do it soon. We'll see. I got to do all my lighting. I still need to do an intake and stuff to wake that little V6 up. Yeah, that's a V6. I'm pulling a trailer with a V6. But overall, it's doing really well. This was supposed to be, like a budget Jeep or budget build for the family, and really all we originally bought it for was to use it to pull the overland trailer, and it's turned into one of our regular drive. Anytime we're going to go out to eat dinner, or we're going to go get groceries, or we're going to do whatever, we're always taking the big Jeep now. So anyway, I'm gonna cut it down. I'm gonna quit talking. If you guys have any questions, you can message me through here. You can go to my website at jeepstickers.biz and email me. I'll anything that I've got on the Jeep that I can explain some more or whatever, just let me know. And like always, if you guys enjoy the video, give me a thumbs up. If you like the Jeep stuff and the overland stuff, man, subscribe to the channel. I'm always making videos. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna make some supper, and I'm gonna watch some TV. So thanks for watching. Later.